Cheated. Okay. Well, this is our guest Clinton,
Wow.
who has started quite a bit of a
It's just people don't.
quite a bit of an argument.
People don't.
But this is the first episode of Agree to Disagree. This is a podcast. This is my co-host, it's Chidera.
Nigga, you
This is
got
my
smacked
nigga
like that.
Clinton.
Wow.
And behind the camera, we actually have a guest who got into a heated argument with us right before the segment, and he agreed to help. So thank you. But I guess our first topic will be a continuation of this argument. Do you want to explain the argument?
So, if you are dating someone and like just say you see another girl who is, bad as hell, and keep in mind you're still in a relationship with your girl, you a faithful ass, guy, but then you keep saying this feeling like, yo, she mad pretty, but then you fucked her in your head. Is that cheating? Absolutely. Yes. What? That is cheating. You
fucked her in your head.
Yes, you fucked her in your head while you with your girl. You still in a relationship. That is cheating.
You fucked her in your head. How do you fuck somebody in your head?
It's like I would see a nigga like and I'm like, yo, that nigga fine, and then you just like think about like, yo, that nigga fine as fuck. And you really fuck. I be fucking niggas in my head.
So first of all,
You just do like you be fucking niggas in your head.
for the first.
That makes sense, Natasha. You fucking niggas in your head.
People do it. You fuck like you see some niggas like, yo, this nigga fine as hell. Like you just think about the sex in your head. No, like just like you see a nigga like he's like the sex is gonna be good. Like you.
Okay, I can picture that.
Yes, you fuck the nigga in your head. Like it's like I already have the scene set up.
Now cut it, because Clinton, word for word quote from Clinton. Yo, that bitch could really.
And he's like, yo, she could dance like this. Can you imagine we was fucking?
And you know what he did?
He imagined her fucking. Fucking who? Him. So let's not with all this bullshit about how did you fuck somebody? No, my nigga was like, yo, the way her waist moving, yo, she could really, like, the sex finna be good. Like, of course, like, nigga, you just fuck. Like, come on now. Like, you.
First of all, I don't do that.
Oh.
And second of all, I don't think it's cheating.
My nigga dead ass be no party like.
That's
Like, and then he'd be like, yo, Chidera, yo, her waistline was, he's like, out of this world. He's like, nah, you be like, it's out of this world.
I don't do that. I just think that, I don't think, like, thinking about having sex with somebody is cheating. I don't understand how that's cheating.
Because you a fuckboy. That's why you don't understand.
First of all, I'm not a fuckboy.
He's a Yoruba demon. So, if I'm in a faithful relationship with my man, and I'm out here thinking about other niggas fucking, then why am I in a relationship with him? Why we together if I'm not gonna be faithful to you emotionally?
So
and
now the argument is that that's natural. And what are you supposed to do about that?
I mean, it is natural, but at the same time, it's like you should be aware. Like if that shit happening multiple times, nigga, like you entertaining that whole thought.
Think about punching somebody in the face. that means I'm punching them in the face. Does that make sense? That makes sense. If I actually feel like, if I'm thinking right now, I want to knock the teeth out of Chidera mouth right now, that means I'll punch her in the face.
Yo, y'all taking that shit out of context.
Now clearly, we have to understand, and niggas love to not understand this. Life and relationships, when we are speaking about the logic of both, completely separate. You are not gonna tell me after the feeling of the heart and the logic of the mind get involved that everything is still the same. If everything is still the same for you when you are out of a relationship and in a relationship, you do not belong in a relationship.
Amen.
That is the
what's
first
the point? Yo, if you don't actually want your man to dance with a girl at a party.
Oh, that's okay. Fast forwarding to the second topic.
Oh, sorry. What's the point of you going to the party? If y'all want to dance together, y'all can do that shit in y'all room.
Now tell me who the hell wants to dress up and look good and then go to your room. People like to do that, Clinton. And Clinton, when is the last time you've been in a relationship, Clinton? You don't understand this, Clinton. No one understands this. Last time you've been in a relationship.
I'm in a relationship with God. That's the current relationship.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Jesus is my savior.
Absolutely.
John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten
Quote
son.
another one.
So
Quote another another one.
We may not
From another one.
No, from a nigga that only go to church on Insta. and the pastor would be like, for all you motherfuckers that show once a year. Yes. And this nigga showed up and he's like talking about the pastor was speaking right at me. You damn right.
Yo. I just feel like Cornell is just so hectic on me that, you know, I pray in my room. I have my church in my room.
He does everything in his room.
Clinton's daily devotions.
Absolutely.
CDD.
Oh my God.
At the end of the day, I feel like it comes
That's
down
not
to
true.
who you're in a relationship with. So for me, if I'm in a relationship, me and my nigga gonna have to have a talk. If I'm like, just like that's what I'm saying. It's like you go find your female that will deal with that, and y'all be cool. Where I will find me my own guy who will be on the same page. Where it's like it does happen. I'm not saying like I'm not gonna break up with you because you know. You
At the end of the day, it's a couple by couple basis.
So then what if you're...
Although I don't know where... I can't imagine a nigga that will agree with us. I can't,
I
to be
don't
honest.
understand. What if one of the girl that you dance with is one of them dancehall queens? Like they be...
Why the fuck
like,
are you dancing with a dancehall queen?
It's an art.
It's an art? Go partake in something else, nigga. You not artistic outside of the party.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
So if you...
Why you trying to be artistic in the party when you not artistic at all?
What? I'm just saying, what if you didn't know and it just so happened
How don't you know? Like niggas be acting so oblivious to shit. Like, ooh, I wasn't aware.
Alright. You know what? Fine. Let him do his dirt. When we get home, how do you deal with the girl that's hurt?
She would be hurt.
How do you deal with the girl that's hurt, Clinton?
How would I deal with it?
How would you deal with it?
Have a conversation with her.
And would you do it again?
I wouldn't.
If she tells you that she's hurt about it.
I wouldn't do it again, obviously.
So then why you fighting so hard to do it the first time? Why you want to do it so much the first time?
I feel like nigga be
and have a fight.
I feel like nigga would be the nigga that know who the dancehall queen is. Nigga would literally be there like,
he researched her before.
Yeah, I didn't know. She came to me, like, you know what I mean? It just happened to happen. No, my nigga.
They are speaking wrong information.
Oh my God.
This is
when the camera came on, Clinton was baptized. He was cleansed.
Look,
he was saved. Before this, I wish y'all could see him in Jamila's room. My God.
CDD, Clinton's daily devotion.
Okay.
I'll come out. Muse Hall. Don't be walking around here.
Like he's a bad bitch.
Next topic. Let's move on to the next topic.
Okay.
Because I'm not gonna continue this shit.
All right. So how much more do y'all want to talk about men and women relations?
Let's talk about the dancing one, right?
Oh my God.
So I'm in a party. You know, me and my nigga, like, you know, like, oh, you know, there's a party going on. Let's go to a party. We go to a party, right? Mm-hmm. And like, you know, he could dance with, you know, whoever he wants. You know what I mean? Oh, hold up. No, he cannot.
Yes,
because it's like, if your ex did and you out here wilding out with your ex,
but you know that you're not gonna.
Okay. So
niggas ain't dumb.
Niggas is dumb.
Oh no, niggas is dumb.
Niggas is stupid. Like,
dumb too.
But
That's dumb as fuck too.
we are. Everybody's dumb. Everybody's dumb. Everybody is stupid as shit.
Thank you.
The woman that stays with the stupid ass nigga, I feel bad.
I'm sorry. The stupid ass woman that stays with the stupid ass nigga.
Y'all just stupid ass together.
Y'all stupid ass together. We both stupid. We all dumb.
I'm in a party with my man, right? And he dancing up on other female. And it's like, you know, I mean, we're in a party together now. I'm gonna dance with you, you know. Another girl comes.
Now the thing is, Chidera, when we first started, you agreed with him that I said it's okay.
But then I thought about that shit. I'm like, if I'm in a party with my man and a female is out here busting the pussy on his dick, I have a problem.
Let's not ignore the fact that right now at a party, dancing is not just fucking Charleston. We are rubbing dick on ass. We are rubbing dick on ass and calling it dancing. So let's be very honest about the inherently sexual nature. Let's be very honest.
I could upload that shit.
Of course I dance. I put them shit on Snapchat too.
That nigga save that shit just to watch himself.
Exactly.
No, I don't. You're making me sound very creepy right now. I don't do that. I dance at parties. I like to have fun. Like, what's the point? Like, what's the point of you going to a party? You know what my underlying point of all of this is? If a nigga really fucks with a girl, this is not an argument.
It's not.
Facts.
It's not. They won't even.
Facts.
When you go to the party with your girl,
Facts.
you don't even want. When I'm telling y'all, when you really, you don't know, you might even have the desire. I'm not chilling on y'all with y'all little penises. Y'all can't control not shit about yourselves. But when he really fucks with her, you don't want. When he really fucks with her. That's not really the nigga's desire. You might have the desire, but you're not about to argue with her about it. You're not about to argue with her.
I have a friend who, when they go to parties together, his girlfriend would record him dancing with her.
And that's what I said, couple by couple basis.
Okay.
Y'all cool with that? That's fine.
So then what you talking about then, this will not be, he wouldn't even think about dancing with another female.
No, I didn't say he wouldn't think about it. He wouldn't do it though. And he wouldn't fight this hard to be able to do it.
Wait, he wouldn't do it?
I don't think so. Especially if the girl, if the girl says, I don't want to,
you don't want to what?
I don't want you to.
Okay, that's a different story. I'm not saying if my girlfriend tells me like I don't want you like that, hey, whatever makes you happy, like that's fine. Like, but if we have never had that conversation, like I'm gonna expect like I'm not just gonna go to like because I would think. So
to you, it's not an inherent thing when you get into a relationship that part stops.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Because why does that have to stop?
Nigga, that's why nobody gonna date your ass. Come on,
No.
Like, ain't nobody gonna date your ass.
I'm just saying.
Wait, also people automatically when they get into a relationship feel like they can't dance with other people.
There is certain shit you don't do no more because you're no longer
single. That is very true.
You are no longer single.
You got
somebody else's feelings you gotta consider.
Very true.
Like we're not gonna have that conversation. I mean, obviously before I get into a relationship with you, I would have that conversation.
No, but my thing is like, it doesn't automatically happen. It doesn't.
I know that. I personally will.
Sometimes it doesn't come up until you go to the party.
And then you see
like,
until there's a party. And then if my nigga does that shit, I would just grab him by the ear and we out. That's it. That's the our party gonna be in the house. That's it.
So then what's the point of stepping out then? You can have a party in the house.
We were supposed to have fun, but he wanna disrespect me.
Clinton, because I don't want you to rub your dick on somebody's ass now I can't go out with you, that's very limiting. That's very inconsiderate.
What do you want? Like what do you want? What type of parties do you want?
No. Why do parties together?
Why is it not in your head that you could dance with your girl? Why is that out of your head? This nigga at the party saying, I can't do nothing. I gotta just stand on the wall. I can't believe it.
But there is no nigga that would literally go to a party just to dance with their girl for 5 hours straight.
Yes. And why would you be in the party for 5 hours?
5 hours straight.
Which kind of party is 5 hours? What kind of party lasts for 5 hours? You still have the energy to be moving. It's like that's a full-time job.
Like he don't come late as shit.
You show up to the party from the beginning to the end, and you just have all the energy in the world to be dancing for 5 hours.
I'm just saying, when you with a girl and you only want that girl, these temptations become so much. Like right now for Clinton, they up here. This nigga.
To him, he doesn't have to change anything if he's in a relationship. Then when he's single,
but when you really fucking with her and you don't want to see that happen, you're not gonna do it
because you're thinking about her.
The temptation goes down here.
You got it. I know personally, I would have that conversation with my girlfriend and say like, yo, if we're at a party, is this acceptable? Is this not? But yeah,
I accept his pre-relationship mentality. I'm not mad at that. I also am happy that he's saying he would have the conversation. Yeah. I'm not going to sit here and expect Clinton to say that.
Not a lot of guys who do that.
I would have that conversation. There's a lot of things that you got to establish first before you get into a relationship.
But not a lot of guys.
Very true. Now, would you become upset down the line?
No. If I know that I'm really feeling you.
Niggas don't know. I've seen niggas agree to certain shit and then
they be changing their mind later on.
I'm just saying.
Already established something, they're gonna be like, well, you did this, but it's like, we agreed to this in the first place, so now you're mad.
Yes, that's a little.
That first you sound stupid right now. You just being stupid right now. It's like you
what's an example of that? Can you give me an example?
I have many friends whose niggas agreed to something, and when it actually came time to agree to not do something that their girl said I don't want you to do, they said, you know what, fine, babe, I'm in the It come time to not do the shit, and they have a whole really though, I've been thinking about it, and you tripping. You fucking tripping. Because really, I'm a man. And da-da-da-da-da. That's different. Niggas are different. Can you admit that? Niggas are different?
Not every, maybe you be considerate. Maybe. Interesting. Maybe you be considerate. But there's a lot of niggas out here that don't think with their head. They think with their dick first before they act. Like,
why is there this double standard against men? I'm talking about, like, they think with their dicks.
I feel like a lot of people.
I don't understand that.
I feel like a lot of people.
There's no double standard. When a woman thinks with her
pussy,
yes.
Say that.
What do you call her? A hoe. There's no double standard. If anything, there's a a double standard about when the genders think with their genitals, which one is called what? I'm not gonna say pussy and dick. It's
pussy and it's dick.
Okay,
we're grown here. It's pussy.
No. It's not because we're not grown. Don't sit here and act like I don't say
penis and a vagina. Come on now.
Very good. Yes, absolutely. We're at Cornell. We're call it that shit. Next, listen. There's only a double standard in what we call the two genders, or not two, but when we call the main genders. What do we call them when they think with that? A nigga is a nigga. When a woman thinks with her pussy, it's a hoe. Get the fuck out of here. No. We're not gonna do that, Clinton. We are not gonna talk about double standards.
Because I feel like I don't think your dick has a brain, does it?
That's why it's so crazy that niggas are so stupid. They still manage to find a way to think with something that don't got a brain. Y'all niggas wild.
Every nigga is always stupid. Every nigga. You always say niggas is always stupid.
Niggas ain't shit.
Girls are stupid too.
Can you actually say that?
Girls are stupid. What's Clinton want me to do? There's no.
Niggas is stupid. It's not always niggas. Secure the bag.
Look at this ego. Look at this male ego.
If you feel some type of way about it, that means you portray some of the characteristics that we are talking about.
I don't.
You can prepare some tea in the kitchen for me.
I just live my best life to the best of my ability.
His best life includes some of these.
No, it doesn't. Like I said, CDD, Clinton's Daily, what is it called again?
Clinton's Daily Devotion. We have not covered what Clinton devotes about. That's all. We haven't covered that.
The Bible. I don't do that.
You devotes to the Bible. Which kind of Bible?
The New King James Version.
Jesus!
Vibrant data do we have presented to us?
Vibrant data. Next topic. Don't be out here trying to expose me.
You already exposed yourself.
I don't do shit.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay, so we're not even gonna get into Kevin Hart and Jay-Z. I'm not talking about that. However, I just want to ask the viewers: are threesomes with your wife? No, threesomes while your wife is pregnant. Is that a thing now? Because Jay-Z did that, Kevin Hart did that. I just want to ask. Don't act like I'm pulling out something out of my ass. Jay-Z had a threesome while Beyonce trying to have one kid before 40. Kevin Hart, 8 months pregnant on her birthday week, and he said, yo, I'm gonna go cheat, and it's gonna be with 2 women, and I'm gonna get caught, and I'm gonna be messy, and afterwards, I'm gonna take a video in the car, like everything good, everything sweet.
Wait.
Not one person in that car smiled.
Yeah, nobody even wanted to be in that video. Everybody was like this.
Nobody wanted to be in that video, dog. That's disgusting. I dare you to put up a camera in this motherfucking car while I'm sitting here about to rip your ass open. Get the fuck out of here and turn off your phone, midget. Sorry. That's not what it is. But
actually, we heard you, sis.
Kevin Hart! I don't know why people ask me that when I'm talking about the person that hurt me.
I've never heard of that.
What?
Like threesome while their wife was pregnant.
No, like I mean,
Both of
the
them
wife
did.
wasn't involved, but it's like they cheated on the wife.
And had a threesome.
Yes,
It's not even you just found one girl. You have to go out here and share me with 2 other.
Oh, I'm sorry.
A whole bunch of
You
hoes.
said I'm not finished starting.
Alright, so let's move on to music. So y'all heard that Danielle Bergohaha, that's not her name. Catch Me Outside girl. Y'all heard that she
It's like
I ain't need to leave because I would say something very, very I would say something that's not going to get me arrested.
So y'all heard that she signed a multi-million.
but
I don't know about the
she's
lyrics.
in probation now. She's in probation till she's 19.
Listen, sis, she on probation and
She's
rich.
like 12, some shit?
She's 14.
Right?
They put her in probation. She got.
Yo, why does she talk like that?
Bad Bobby.
She be talking
Bad baby.
Like, who talks like that? You sound illiterate.
Who talks like that? A white woman trying to emulate black women.
And then she gets praises for it.
That's what I wanted to talk about. Can we talk about how she's making millions off of what 14,000 black girls have gone on what's that nigga's name? What's the
Maury?
No, he didn't. She wasn't on Maury. It was that Dr. Phil. Can we talk about how she went on there and did what thousands of black girls went on that show and did before, and she has the millions, and she's riding around in the car with Kodak Black, another motherfucking problematic ass nigga. Can we talk about that? Yes, absolutely.
Kodak Black's from Chicago. He's from Chicago.
He's from the second worst state in America.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I thought he was from Chicago. Kodak? Yeah.
Kodak is not from Chicago.
Oh shit! I thought he was from Chicago. There's a lot of Chicago.
I don't want to get shot. Why you gotta say that on the podcast and disrespect an entire?
I thought he was from Chicago.
She said I don't want to get shot.
I don't mean to generalize. That's a bad joke. But Don't disrespect Chicago and put Kodak.
Alright, I'm from Chicago. I know so many people from Chicago. I'm from Chicago.
But can we talk about that? Can we talk about that?
I won't dedicate my time to that. We give her more publicity. Absolutely.
Are we just a tiny ass podcast today?
No, I don't want to give her not even a shadow of it.
Alright, so can we talk about white women and black women in general and how that happens?
That's why I said, let me leave.
She got everything to say about cheating. We can't talk about race relations.
I'm just saying, you're gonna get my ass kicked out of school.
What Cornell administration is watching this?
You never know.
You can't even find out your
They be
little
digging
mama.
up shit. Talk about tonight. The reason why you would not graduate because we are investigating this hate crime. Which you
Hate crime?
Yes. The whites. No, the whites. I'm good. I am perfectly. My mouth is muted. You can talk about it. I'm trying to get my degree. I'm this close.
Oh man.
I would say some problematic ass shit. Huh?
You know something, right? And pick that up.
Until
Alright, okay.
I'm in IDP and I read an article about that and it said it right there. So I will cite my sources if anybody comments.
Okay, perfect. Miss Polak, I have a scholarly article right here. You cannot stop me from graduating. Okay, so alright, so we'll move on from that. So Trump at the UN lunch with African leaders.
Can we not?
We can. I have 2 Nigerians on this podcast. I'm not gonna address this. Go the fuck out of here. These proud ass niggas now when it comes time to talk about some shit.
How proud are you from?
He will win.
So,
Hey!
listen to that. Igbo. Listen to you. And you can't talk about this. This is
Cha. Ndugu kwenu. Hey. Kwenu. Hey. Kwezano. Continue. It's a Nigerian.
Can I?
Continue.
Okay. So we're gonna listen to this snippet.
What's that?
It's gonna play out loud. Oh, it's not gonna play out. It's in the speaker. Alright, well, he said, this is word for word. Africa has tremendous business potential. A lot of my friends are going to your countries trying to get rich. I congratulate you. They're spending a lot of money. Nambia. Quote, end quote. Can we talk about how when we finally made white people understand that there are more countries in Africa, that Africa is not just Africa, that there's things inside it, then we get them to admit that, and then they go in there and they say, Nambia, there's an I. Can we talk about how slow progress is with these niggas?
These niggas need to get their people to. I'll be saying this shit. They need to get their people together and have a discussion. They just need to have a gathering. Cause I'm sick and tired of talking to them. I am like, it's like, come on now, like, says like, oh, you saying thank you for you guys. I mean, even the I'm from Nigeria. Even them motherfuckers is dumb as fuck. The African leaders, they dumb as fuck. You sitting down, your dumb ass is sitting down. This dumbass is telling you, thank you for making my friends rich. And your dumb ass sit down there and how stupid can you be?
That shit is crazy.
Like that shit makes me more. My problem is not even with Trump. Fuck that nigga. Why is my people sitting down there entertaining the conversation?
Now, what would you do? Because they're trying to be professional.
I will get my black ass up and leave. Like why you giving him the platform to be able to disrespect you and you sit down there and clap? Like how stupid can you be? And then you representing your people and they're sitting down there disrespecting your people. Your people are not getting anything from any trade that you're making with other foreign countries. They are actually sapping your natural resources. You're not getting nothing from it.
Well, he went. The lunch was to basically to.
He should not even be there.
Who? Trump?
Trump. He should. He has so many shit.
It's the UN.
No,
it's the UN lunch.
Why the fuck they even have his dumb ass thing?
It's the United Nations.
Nobody gives a fuck about
Nations.
Nobody gives a fuck about
Trump.
Nobody fucks with that nigga.
I mean,
even his wife don't fuck with him. His son doesn't even like him. Like nobody fucks with him.
But he's still the leader of America.
Nobody
still going to go to the UN.
The only president that I recognize is President Barack Hussein. Barack Obama.
So your problem is.
And my next president is Michelle Obama. And my next president It's Sasha or Bamba.
Oh my God!
And it just goes down from there.
You want them all to have gray hair by the time they're 15?
Now, they have my full support.
Right.
They have my
25.
full support.
Yeah,
I don't like
so your problem is with the leaders that were there?
Yes,
Because he was there to praise their healthcare system because they fought Ebola and they revamped it.
They fought Ebola the United States gave to us. Okay, let's continue. That's another topic.
Interesting dynamic you have brought up at this juncture in time.
Vibrant data.
Very vibrant.
Vibrant data.
Vibrant. Popping off the screen.
Do your research, y'all.
Oof.
Ebola didn't just pop up in the continent because it just popped up. Do your research.
That actually hurts.
Okay. All right. Be quick. That's crazy. All right. So, lastly, about music. Did you guys hear about how Taylor Swift is trying to block?
Just shut that.
Cardi.
What?
When she's trying to block Cardi B from getting #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. If Cardi B is made it to #1, she would be the first black female artist to do it without a feature since Lauryn Hill, I think. It's been 20-something years.
You can fuck with me if you wanted to. These expensive, these is red bottom, these is bloody shoes. Hit the store, I can get them. Cut a nigga off, don't get comfortable.
Look.
I don't dance now, I make money move. Hey, I don't gotta dance, I can it. If I see you, I don't speak. That means I
What type
don't
of
fuck with you. I'm a boss. You
a worker, bitch. I make money move.
Thank you,
You
Clinton.
didn't know that?
I know it. I was just I was freestyling.
Freestyle
In silence.
unknown lyric in silence. Jesus Christ. Okay. But can we talk about that? How Taylor Swift is so desperate that she's trying to block
Taylor
her?
Swift is trash. She always played the fucking victim. Like she's just the typical. To me, she's just a typical white woman. That's always they start shit and they pretend like they didn't do anything. Like, oh my god, like I can't believe this happened to me. Oh my goodness, I feel attacked. Well, you are the attacker. Like come on now. Like she's just a typical white person to me. Like, and then it's like those people. She voted for Donald Trump and then want to act like she's a fucking saint.
She did?
Yes. She was supporting that nigga.
She was? I don't remember that.
I don't fuck with Taylor Swift.
So you don't know?
No. She did support Donald
Oh,
Trump.
okay.
She could fall off the face of this earth. I wouldn't give a fuck.
I would not give I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
Like I don't care for her. She always try to steal black people, like just like every white people. They try to steal black people's shit and try to say they invented that shit. No, your dumb ass could never.
I just think for me, like records are meant to be broken, and to be this desperate to start to sell your music for less just to stay at a place on a Billboard Hot 100 when Cardi B has like worked for years, has come up from the ground. It's a #1 song, sis.
Just relax.
Relax.
What song is she trying to?
Who knows? Shake It Off. 2014.
No, but I don't like her.
I don't know. I don't even know what song she has up there. So like, let it go. Let it go. She knows she want to bump Bodak Yellow. Like, just
Nobody likes her.
Move aside.
Watch her use the same fucking lyrics and just pull her guitar and say she started that shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Guitar. Why? Okay.
I don't like her.
I mean, what the hell? What is it like when you that desperate?
She's very fucking problematic. I don't like her.
Imagine lowering the amount of.
And that's why every 2 minutes she bringing up what Kanye West did to her when I got off the boat. Like,
Yo, when
like you still on that shit. Like,
Did you watch
shit,
that?
No, that shit happened when I got off the boat. I was still trying to learn English. Like, calm down. Like, you still on that
and
shit.
you were doing the same.
I came in 2007.
The same time.
Yeah.
No, it was 2009.
Okay, whatever the fuck that shit.
No, I know, but I'm just saying. Did either of you were able to?
No, I wasn't into hip hop like that. But just like it's just like why like it's like your little brother bringing up shit that that happened, like oh, you hit me when I was 5, nigga, you 23.
Damn. Okay. Wait. 23.
Like, you still hurt.
I just think that like when I saw that happen, I did not see this happening. It's been almost a decade.
People be sus.
I would have never seen this
I
happen.
don't talk to her. That's why she was trying to say, oh, Kanye West didn't give me permission to do this and that, and he just, released a song.
You know what's crazy?
And then they expose her ass, and
Yeah.
now she want to play the victim. Get the fuck out of
You
here.
know what's crazy? Not that I fuck with Kanye West the heaviest right now, but a lot of niggas would not have even called her. A lot of niggas would have made the song. It's called artistic expression. A lot of niggas wouldn't have even picked up the phone. to talk to you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So for her to now harp on that for another couple years, like,
and then now make a whole song about it too. Like, sis, you still on that shit? You that desperate?
and it's even more embarrassing because at the age that all of them are at, she's nearly 30. Kanye and Kim are in their late 30s. I would not, if I was that age and beefing with a little white woman from wherever that plays her guitar and is like, 14, I can't. To make a
the time,
right?
Like, sis, go to bed. Go find a dick.
Oh shit.
That's the other thing.
Go fuck a dick.
Oh my god.
Fuck idiot. So she fucked the dick mentally.
Oh yeah.
We're not gonna go back and forth about this shit. Maybe that would help her. Cause she be out here wilding like she don't get fucked.
Alright, this is sorry. This is the last thing I got. So I was showing Clinton before those Balenciagas, but they're not the ones that I was showing you.
Oh, okay.
The ones that I'm trying to show you, my question for this really is, what makes fashion? Like, what are we calling fashion? Like, because niggas are buying $700 shoes that look like they have been in the dumpster.
Yeah.
But since they're $700, they feel like they've done something. You feel me?
That's a lot. $700. Do you know what that can do for me? What?
Like, can we really think about that?
That could feed the whole village, and there will still be leftovers.
$700.
Like, I really want to talk about this because, like, money doesn't make fashion. Money doesn't make you stylish. And like the amount that you dropped on something, if you don't know how to wear it, I don't care how much you spend on it. Because now for me, it switches from, oh, he spent a lot on that, so automatically he's up here, to you spent that much to look that bad. What the hell is wrong with you? At that point, go to the thrift store and cop something and just at least look bad on a budget. What the fuck is wrong with you? $1,000 and you still look
I
bad?
always say, the price tag on your shirt does not make you more fashionable than
Not a damn thing.
So like you need, like for instance, you could wear, like, I know some people that wear flip flops. I need to stop. But just like you could, wear Gucci everything, right, and still look like shit. And I go to the thrift store and find me a nice ass outfit.
A whole outfit, $15.
Not even $15, $10.
I'm talking about the shoes. I had the shoes.
Okay, fuck the shoes. Just being out here, just like, go to the thrift store with my art. Like, I know my style, I know what fits me, I know how I'm trying to look. Find the whole outfit and walk around like, you be thinking like that shit mad expensive. I only spend $10 on that shit. Like, come on now. Like, you got a whole Gucci and you look like trash.
Hey.
And I got like a whole outfit that I made up from the thrift store.
Maybe they actually look good.
No, but my piece like it's just like you have to learn how to put stuff together.
Maybe they know that maybe to them they look good. Like, does fashion have to do with what other people think is what? Like, what do you mean dress well? Maybe to them they dress well. Maybe
now you want to be
that's true.
Huh? You never know.
He's playing devil's advocate.
No, like I'm being serious. Like, what if to them they are dressing the way that they want to express themselves? Like, what is fashion?
Now, Clinton, what I'm talking about is a very specific type of nigga.
Okay.
The ones who think spending money makes them lit.
Oh, okay. Then I don't know.
The higher price the thing, the more they think that gives them clout.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So that's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about people who are dead ass trying to express themselves, and they might have fucked it up to me, but that's how they express themselves.
I can relate to buying $700 jeans.
I can't relate to buying anything.
My mother would beat the shit out of me.
Exactly.
If she found out I bought $700 jeans, I would have to shit out that money. She's gonna be like, go to the fucking bathroom and shit all that money out.
I'm weak. She would beat the money out of you.
And my other thing is like the trend chasing, because ASAP Rocky had them on, and that's when everybody said, yo, these are fire. I never heard of these.
Easy, boy. They drop it. Yo, these are expensive as fuck. They be like, yo, I'm about to cop this shit. Damn, nigga, I think it's fiending. But some of them shits be trash.
Some of them.
All of them is trash.
I mean, those
like
bad
my
shoes.
mom always says like, why you paying that man money to look homeless?
Yeah, his whole fashion line.
Like you paying that much money to look homeless.
It's
like,
kind of
what?
So has fashion now come to the point where we buy shit because it's expensive, or we buying shit because we want to look good in it? That's
I feel like
No, we
to a certain
equated the
degree-
two. We equate the two.
I-
Expensive means I look good.
Yeah. No, but some people feel like, sometimes some people feel like because they weren't like on expensive shirt, that validates them, like, oh, people don't like
that's
me, or
it.
like,
People
don't think I'm
sometimes buy
cool or
shit
some
just because other people will be impressed by it.
Exactly. Well, they
They might not
think
be
other
fine.
people might be impressed by it, and then it's like they walk around that person, and the person not even acknowledging they got.
And then after that, your whole day blown because you wore that for somebody else.
Like relevance, like I told about relevance.
Yeah, some people be thinking they're relevant. You know what I mean? Because some people be walking around this campus, Cornell campus, like they.
Wow, Jesus.
But I'm not gonna continue because I'm very problematic. Okay. Jackets. What an interesting conversation.
Yes, very interesting.
Vibrant data do we have presented to us?
Vibrant data. You cannot whisper, Clinton. It catches it.
It didn't. I didn't hear anything.
Nigga, just text me.
Everything that's been happening on campus.
She said she didn't want to talk about that.
No, that's a lot.
If you want to talk about it, though, we can talk about
That's
it.
a lot.
It doesn't have to be a lot.
Like, my thing that it just doesn't go.
acknowledge it.
Huh?
I do want to acknowledge it. For how much we talk about race,
Go
we want to talk
ahead,
about
go
all
ahead, that's
the
wrong with you.
Acknowledge it.
Go ahead, I'm shook. I'm shook. Just
Okay.
go ahead. I'm not acknowledge what we got. Acknowledge.
Okay.
We have.
I just want to.
Go ahead. I need to stop. Go ahead.
I just want to give props to BSU for how quickly they mobilized and helped out that kid in the hospital. Within a day, they had a statement out, and within a week, they had $900 for that kid. And if y'all don't know, the ambulance alone is $500. So for that kid that was beaten up at night trying to walk home by white racist students on Cornell's campus,
White supremacy.
we're here for you. BSU mobilized extremely quickly for you, and I hope that you have a community here.
I just want to make it also known that for people who think that racism does not occur on this campus, it does.
There's no bubble. There's no university bubble. There's no Cornell bubble. There's no university bubble. No matter where you go, you will find somebody that is that way. So, unfortunately, when you get to college, you might not see it a lot. So when it does happen, you're like, huh. But
We are in a state of an emergency.
but
I just want to put my 2 cents. I just hope the black community don't have memory loss in 2 weeks that something happened, or amnesia. An epidemic or memory loss will occur in 2 weeks. That it will occur in 2 weeks, and people gonna forget that something actually happened because Cornell will give them a little bread for them to eat, and
No, I don't know how
we're making progress.
I don't know how much to say because I don't know if we're letting that out as a statement yet. But shout out to PAC, the Political Action Committee for BSU, which I am a part of. We actually have something planned for each week that we're going to do to remind Ms. Pollock that the black students are tired of being silenced. There are demands that we made in 2014 that still have not been, that we have repeated in 2017. And at least for me in the BSU meetings, we're fed up. Like I've never.